Okay, everybody. Happy Saturday. Just enjoying a steam whistle. Sorry, Cowie boy. Cowie that's why he's called Crazy Cowie. He's a Gende conure. He's nuts. He's always loud. Whereas Beaksy here, Beaksy's an African parrot, and she's nice and quiet, as you can see. Anyway, today's vlog is on the Hyophorbe lagenicaulis, the bottle palm. So, okay, buddy, okay. So this is a 7-gallon. Now this pot is a smidgen, well, it came from a 7-gallon nursery pot. This pot's a smidgen bigger, just decorative, stronger. The roots can't bust it out, but we'll just say it's a 7-gallon pot. Bought it last year from Norfolk Exotics, doing very well. So as you can see, this light right there is actually for this Bismarck. I just moved it out of the way. So it's got a decent LED plant grow light above it. Some of the fronds are even under this T5, but it has supplemental light. When the spring comes, light will come in this window and hit this area as well. But so far, so good. Everything is green. Everything is doing well. Now you're going to say, well, some of those roots are exposed there. Yeah, they are. I could put some dirt on top. But one of the biggest issues we have with indoor potted palms is mucky soil, poor drainage, and root rot. And I have lost a bottle palm before, actually a year ago, from root rot. So things have changed. I'm using coco coir. I used to use peat moss and perlite. Peat moss is too mucky. So coco coir, my own mix of perlite. I buy my own perlite, mix it in myself to get the drainage I want. I think there may even be some clay pebbles in the bottom as well to aid in drainage and to keep the bottom of the roots from sitting in wet soil. So that seems to help. So these roots are exposed a little bit. Yeah, they're exposed, like I just said, but it helps the palm with drainage, not having the roots soaked in water. And as you can tell, everything is looking fine. Now, there is a little bit of brown tipping. A little bit of brown tipping. And you know what? That's going to be normal because in this room, okay, Cowie, it is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And, okay, and 36% humidity. Hey, you're ruining the video. So it's very, very dry in here, as I've shown in other videos, because of this dehumidifier. So this is a tropical palm that's used to humid weather. So you're going to get some brown tipping, but that's fine. The room is warm. It's 27, 28 degrees Celsius in here. So that's very mimical to its native habitat, even though it does get hotter. But this is a very good mean temperature for it to have. So it's growing very well. And I'll show you from over here. Oops. There's this, oops, watch that there. There's the spear, looks beautiful. Now, do you see this white color right there on this frond? That white color is all new growth. So what happens with this palm, you can see right here, see there's a little bit of white right there? That white is newly exposed palm, meaning this palm has grown 3/4 of an inch taller than the all dead frond there. And that white area there is all fresh growth that hasn't been exposed to the sun yet either. So it just shows you this palm is growing up, the frond is growing out, and there's also another spear coming up, which is looking very good. So yeah, it's in dry conditions, but overall it is doing very well. The palm is nice and warm, it's growing, and that's what matters. So I did keep this room more humid before, as you know, but I was having some problems with mold. So I don't mind a little bit of brown tipping. Brown tipping is fine. If you go to the Caribbean, you go to Florida, you go wherever, like I've gone a bunch of times, and I see brown tipping on palms that live in 80% humidity by the ocean. So it's not like that's not going to happen. It does happen. So everything looks healthy. I wouldn't even bother. The challenge with this room being so dry is you have to water periodically. So I did the same deal like this Bismarck. Stick your finger down in the soil, check moisture, see how it is. And then I'll either put this thing over by my sump pump and drench it, or I have a water can and I'll give it just a nice light sprinkle above. I know you're supposed to drench them and flush them out, but sometimes when I don't have the time, I'll just give them a circular, just quick watering with the watering can and just keep the soil moist. and that'll get me by for another week or two before I decide to bring it out and give it a full drench, which is fine. There's no fertilizer in the soil right now, so I'm not trying to leach out salts or anything. So the only thing you're leaching out is anything from nature that happens, or from the plant, the roots itself. So that's what I recommend. But yeah, this successfully has been good. Same as this Bismarckia and these other palms. So my setup is working really well. The light isn't as bright as it should be. You know, it's always good to have way better light, but everything is looking green and everything is looking fine. The only thing is this, and I shake the camera like this on purpose, because this is a big note. Everything is thriving indoors right now. This bottle palm Hyophorbe is doing great. But because it has been in lighting like this, and it's not in full sun, when you go to put it outside in April or May or whenever weather is good that can support its life, you got to be careful, because this is like being in the shade, basically. It's like, this is the amount of light you get in like a shade, or a little bit more than shade grown. So you got to put it outside and the sun hits it at full spectrum, even in April or May, it will burn the crap out of it. And you don't want to do that. So this palm and this palm will have to go into a little bit of morning sun and a little bit of evening sun, no direct over sun in the spring, and slowly move them into direct sun so they don't fry. Because otherwise you can take all this beautiful growth we have this winter and kill it all. So you don't want to do that. But anyway, that's my quick little vlog. These guys, we know they come from, I think, Mauritius. What do you call it? I can't remember the name of the island. It's a small island. But beautiful tropical palm, easy to grow indoors as long as you have good conditions. So keep it nice and warm and no mucky soil. Lots of good drainage and a little bit of light. And I will turn the fan on sometimes. Air movement is always a good thing. But one thing that's been really good with this palm is there's been no bugs. No spider mites, no aphids, nothing. It has been bug free. And that's a good thing as well. So anyway, everybody, I got to get back to my beer, and the golf is on. Tiger Woods is playing really well right now, but I hope you enjoy my Saturday bottle palm vlog and growing it indoors. All right, everybody, have a good one. See you, bye.